What's up, YouTube Nation? It's your girl Nikki V, and as the title suggests, I'm going to be doing a makeup review with some new products that I bought at the drugstore, and then I have some that I already have. So as you see, I started off today with not doing my brows, not even moisturizing, so I'm gonna do some moisturizer, set a base, my brows. But yeah, without further ado, let's get into this video. I'm really excited with a lot of these products. I heard really good things, so I picked up what I could from my local drugstore. I didn't really want to go running around looking for everything, so this is what my local drugstore had in it. And then there's a couple of products that aren't new, but I've never tried, so I wanted to try it. So yeah, like I said, let's get started. So first, I'm going to be going in with my Oil moisturizer, and this Oil is the Age Defying Anti-Wrinkle, and it's a daily lotion, sunscreen, boredom spectrum, SPF with 15 in it. And honestly, I love it. I like Oil products. They're good, they're affordable, and I mean, they work, so why not? And I'm kind of heavy-handed. Honestly, I think I just put way too much. But hey, my face has been really dry lately. And like, yeah, can we talk a moment about my nails? They're gross. My gel polish has been peeling. Honestly, I'm getting a new bed and my old one broke. So I was taking it apart and my nails chipped. Elf Ride or Die lip balm, and I got two of them. This is in Minty Mint, and this one is A Touch of Cookies, and I believe they were $7. I did have the receipt saved, but like I said, I was reorganizing my room and I ended up throwing away the receipt. So from the top of my head, I believe these are $7, which honestly aren't bad. I'm gonna come in with the Minty Mint because I just need to moisturize my lips. And I'll do a swatch of the other one because I think like this one right here, I believe is just like a clear lip balm, and the other one has maybe a tint in it. I'll do a swatch in a second. Oh, she's thick, huh? I'm gonna take a little out of that, or a lot. I heard a lot of good reviews about this, and honestly, it feels good. It feels super hydrating, super moist, not like tacky neither. Like, it's thick, but it's wearable. It's not like overbearing where, like, you know, you wear some lip balms and they get really tacky and gross and you're just like, this ain't it, sis. No, this is nice. This is real nice. And it is e.l.f. Cosmetics, so with e.l.f. Cosmetics, they're 100% vegan and cruelty-free, so gotta love that. And then I'm gonna just do a swatch of this because, like I said, I believe this one right here, again, Minty Mint, is just a regular everyday, like, I just want my lips to be nice and hydrated. And honestly, with this winter where I'm living, my lips are like feeling it. I just love the name too, like Tough Cookies. Love it. So here's Tough Cookies, if you guys can see that. And again, it's just a tube. They seal it. That's nice. Pull that off. I mean, she's thick, huh? It's like an apricot, kind of. Oh, that's pretty. You see that? That's nice. That's like a good look if you just didn't want to like put on too much makeup and you wanted to do a light look. Even if you just put on some concealer in your brows and this, just keep your lips moisturized, that's pretty. So again, I do believe they retail at $7. And yeah, I like this. Next, I'm going to be doing my brows. I always do my brows before I do any kind of primer. I did buy something new for my brows. And what I did get is the NYX, the brow glue. I've seen a lot of mixed reviews on this. I know currently I have decided to start doing my brows different. Well, I did start doing my brows different. And I've been doing like that soap brow technique. I really do love it. And I like the way my brows are coming out. So I decided to try this. I know Anastasia Beverly Hills came out with also a brow wax, and it's I believe called Brow Freeze. And I've really heard good things about this. I've heard mixed reviews about this, so honestly I hope this like works out the way I want. Wow, it's tiny. You guys see that? Am I upside down? Here we go. The brow glue comes like with a little spoolie, and I'm just gonna go ahead and go in and do my brows. Oh wow. So they're not kidding about glue, because like right off the bat, like it is tacky, but not a bad tacky that I don't mind it, but it is doing its job, what it says it's doing. Now I know I was watching Manny MUA, and he was saying that there was a little bit of like white from the glue. I kind of see what he's talking about. I feel like when the glue's like settling down, I don't know if you guys can see it, it is leaving these like, I don't know if you guys can see it very faintly. I don't know if because when he was doing it, he had foundation on. I did notice that. I don't know if that would have made a different effect, but so far, not so bad. It's doing what it says it's doing. See that? It literally came up like it is like a glue. Yeah. I'm just gonna smooth down the top here. Not so bad. I mean, it does do what it says it does, so I didn't notice too much of that white. So if it doesn't bother you, I think if you were to do a foundation, like I did see it pop up on him a lot, I would believe maybe not do your makeup first, your base, and then do your brows. I would do your brows first and then do your base. But if you're somebody who likes to do your base and then your brows, then I wouldn't recommend this. I wouldn't say this is for you. But for affordable compared to the Anastasia Beverly Hills one, I mean, I believe this retailed at about $7 as well, 6 something, so with tax out here, I believe it came out to $7. Now I'm trying to remember everything off the top of my head. I could be wrong. I will link in the description box below accurate prices, but for right now I'm just going off the top of what I remember. But honestly, I'm not hating it. I do shop a lot of drugstore products, and I mean, this isn't bad, so not bad. At the end of the video, I will give my final reviews and give you my honest opinion on how I feel everything works. Next, I'm going to be going in to fill my brows with the NYX Professional Makeup, and this is Lift and Snatch, and this is a brow tint pen, and it is in the color Espresso. It's a micro brush tip for hair-like strokes. So this is it right here. Again, I don't think this is new. I've just never tried it. I've never tried a felt pen before neither. But because since I've been doing my brows different, I kind of just wanted to feather them out. Before I do that, let me stop there. I'm going to go in with concealer, and I'm actually just going to clean up the brow area first. And for that, I'm going to go in with my e.l.f. Hydrating Camel Concealer, and this one is in the color Medium Peach. Usually I use medium sand, but my drugstore didn't have it, and honestly we had a snowstorm and I wasn't about to like drive everywhere to go find this stuff, so I went with Medium Peach. And this is like one of my favorite concealers. And then I'm just gonna take it on a flat eyeliner brush, and this is from e.l.f.'s. And I'm just going to be carving out my brows. I get so quiet when I do my brows. My brows and my eyeliner are always when I get so quiet. I'm so focused. So like that, and then I'm just gonna clean up the other brow. So I have pretty thick thighs, pretty thick brows. They're not thin by all means, but they are sparse in some areas, and that's where I just kind of want to add a little bit more. Usually I fill them in like completely, but like I said, I wanted to try something different and new and more of a natural look. So I just want to shake that up. Here it is. It looks like that. And then as you can see, it's just little. I'm going to take it and I'm going to start filling in the front part, and I'm just going to use this to fill in those sparse areas that I have. Yep. It's like a little pump thing in here. Ooh. That's not what I wanted to do. I feel like you have to press really hard to get anything to come out. Like, let me get a spoolie and try to clean that up. Well, not exactly how I thought it was gonna to be. Yeah. Let me do the other side. See, I feel like when you put it in the cap, it like has this pumping. And I don't know if that helps bring out the product a little bit more. But yeah, I just like, do you see that? Like, I feel like I have to press really hard just to achieve the look that I'm going for. And honestly, I just don't even feel like it's coming out. I think it does a little bit, but besides that big glob that came out in front of my face, yeah. There goes another one. It like wants to come out when it wants to come out. Yeah. I'm gonna leave it like at that. I think that's good enough anyways. Fix that. But nope. I think I'd just rather stick with my e.l.f.'s pomade than this. Yeah. So, moving on. I'm gonna end up doing my eyes first today. And you know what? I'll do my eyes after. I'm gonna go in with my primer. I believe this is a new primer. It could have been there was another one NYX came out with, and I think it was the buttermilk primer or the brightening milk primer, something like that. And I seen this one next to it, and I think this one is new as well. Sorry, there's a sticker on it. I couldn't get it off. But this is the Shine Killer from NYX Professional, and this is a primer. And it's infused with charcoal, and it's called the Shine Killer Primer Base. Use alone, on top of, or with foundation. So, whoa. I'm gonna go ahead and use this. Oh, it's black. Yeah, it's black. I'm gonna put some here and here and here. And even though, yeah, that's good. Even though I said my face is dry, I have been having issues with like my nose area. And it being so shiny after I do makeup. This feels really smoothing and nice. Like, oh my god, this feels really, really nice. So when I first started doing makeup, I definitely noticed that I had more of normal skin, and now lately I have combination skin where my T-zone I'm oily, and then the rest of my face I am dry. So I figured I'd try something a little bit more matte. I feel like it did reduce the shine. You guys tell me what you think. It feels like really just silky smooth, to be honest. I'm just gonna rub it more in with my fingers. I mean, it is. It's not tacky. It is very smoothing. I'm almost hydrating, as funny as that sounds. Kind of, oh wow. Kind of reminds me of the Angel Veil that NYX came out with. Like, I love, oh, this feels nice. Okay. Now I'm gonna go in with foundation, and I did pick up a new foundation. Well, it's not a foundation, and it's been all over social media, so I definitely wanted to give this a try. And this is the color correcting full coverage natural finish camo CC cream by Elvis Cosmetics, and it has an SPF of 30 in it. And I heard this is a dupe to the It Cosmetics CC cream, and I've heard nothing but good things about this. Like, people have been raving about this so much. With my Morphe X Jaclyn Hill brush, and this is JH03. And I hope this color is gonna look good. As you know, shopping for shade match in drugstores is not easy. I went with light 210N. I do have a neutral undertone, so I'm just gonna take some pumps on the back of my hand and then do, oh, this might be too late. We're gonna make it work though. Yeah, this may be too late. And buff that into my skin. Yeah, this is definitely too late. So I should have went with the shade up, but the consistency of it and the feel, oh, feels so good. I mean, the redness I had under my eyes, it's surely gone. Bring it down my neck. Is somebody you know color matching in a drugstore is so hard. I am always back and forth with what looks good and what looks wrong. I definitely have a hard time trying to find my perfect shade. My ride or die foundation is the Wet n Wild, because I found my color. I matched my color, and it was so perfect that when you find your color in drugstore, you just get so happy that you're like, I'm sticking with this. But guys, I mean, what? This CC cream is honestly like so pretty. Even though it's not my color, it blends out beautifully. And it looks, it's like, I can see like how like glowy my skin looks. Like, honestly, it doesn't need, after it's all blended out, guys, like, I mean, you can't even tell that this wasn't my color. Like, you guys seeing that? Like, that looks so, it looks so pretty. Yeah, it looks good. It even covered up like, can you see that? I had a blemish right here, and it covered it up beautifully. I think it is buildable. You definitely can add more, but where it wasn't really my color, I'm not gonna add any more. I'm just gonna keep it there, because then I'm gonna go too white. But wow, it does give that natural finish, guys. Like, look at it. It looks so good. Next, I'm gonna be using my concealer, and I'm gonna be going in with my e.l.f.'s Hydrating Camo Concealer in Satin Finish. And again, this one is a medium peach. I use this to carve out my brows. Just gonna be applying that to my under eye and bridge of my nose, Cupid's bow, and on my chin. If you know anything about this, it came out last year, and they were saying that this is a dupe to Tarte Shape Tape, but I did hear it is a dupe. And if I'm not mistaken, the concealer is retailing at, I think, $8. And then the e.l.f. foundation, the CC cream, that was $18 as well. Wow. These two together, and honestly, this peach color is not so bad. Like, I like it. You can definitely see it covered up my dark circles that I have. Yeah, that's nice. It's really nice. No shocker there. Yeah, this has really good coverage. Little on my chin. So, primer wise, I was trying to get that new Marshmallow Primer by NYX. I have been waiting and trying to get it. I have looked in like almost every drugstore around in my town, and they're all sold out. So I found the sponge, but I felt like I needed the primer. I didn't want to use the sponge without the primer, so I didn't purchase it. After I have that all blended out, I'm just gonna set my under eye. And for that, I am just going to be going in with my Airspun loose powder and translucent. Again, you can purchase this in the drugstore. I think this is only $5. I love this powder. It honestly reminds me of my childhood. But this reminds me, like, if any Latinas are out there, they know what I'm talking about. Like, I just remember this smell. Like, some people hate it and it smells like old ladies, but I don't know, to me it reminds me of like a really good friend my mom had that was a neighbor, and she used to have it in her bathroom all the time, and she would put it all over her body because I think there's a body one. And like I said, it reminds me of a good time when I was a kid. So I'm just gonna press that and set that under eye. Press it all around here. The rest here. After I do that, I'm gonna go in with the eyes now. For my eyes, I am going in with this palette right here. I did not find any new eyeshadow palettes in the drugstore, anything that I wanted to use. I just wasn't feeling anything, and honestly, I was trying to look for new products and I couldn't. So I ended up going and using the Mirage palette, and I picked this up, and it's from Profusion. I picked this up at Walmart, I believe, and it only cost $9 for this palette. Yeah. And again, Profusion, it's the Mirage, and they are cruelty-free. And it comes with a little sheet in here with all the names on it. I believe the names are on the back too. I'm going to be going in with my Morphe brush. And it doesn't have a number on it, but going in with my Morphe blending brush. And I'm going to be dipping into Called Adventurous. And I'm going to go in, and that's going to be my transition color. I'm going to put that all in my crease area. But before I do that, because your girl's going backwards, I'm going to put a little concealer on my eyelids so I can use it as an eyeshadow base. I didn't see any eyeshadow bases, new ones. If you guys know of any new drugstore eyeshadow base, let me know, or one that I haven't tried yet. Definitely like comment down below and let me know. I haven't used an eyeshadow base in a really long time. I've just done concealers. I know I used to use the e.l.f. Cosmetics eyeshadow base, and that wasn't a bad one. But yeah, if there's anything new, definitely leave a comment. So this brush is just from Amazon. It came with a package of brushes. That's what I use to blend out my eye concealer on my eyes. Once that's set, now I'm gonna be going in with Adventurous, and I'm gonna be using this in my crease area. And I just like to pack on that color, and I'm gonna be keeping it on my outer V, flicking it outward just to give me a nice cat eye effect, and then dragging it halfway inward. And then with the remaining of that product, I'm just gonna blend up and then drag it out towards my brow. So I'm just gonna go with a really subtle look here. And this is good for like a nice dinner out. If you're gonna go to dinner, even if you're just gonna go and hang out at the house, this is still a look, girl. I mean, with the pandemic, like really, what are we gonna be doing? So I know in my previous videos, my lighting has been really off and not so great. Let me know what you think. I even changed phones. I ended up getting an iPhone, so I'm hoping like picture quality is better and lighting is better. I am trying to work on that. And I got a background. So I'm gonna be going in with a smaller blending brush, and I am going in with my Real Techniques brush, and this is in number 203. And I'm going to be picking up this mauve color right here, and I believe this one is called, let me see, and this one is called Bridesmaids. So I'm going to go into that color right there, and I'm just going to be applying it right almost in the same spot that I applied Adventurous, but just keeping it a little bit lower. And focusing that right at my outer V. So unfortunately, I did not find any new highlighters. I was looking for, I didn't buy any eyeliners. If you guys know of any liquid eyeliners, let me know. I definitely am trying to look for a really good liquid eyeliner. At the moment, I use Essence, and then I used to use Wet n Wild, which was one of my faves. But I've been kind of looking for one of those like marker felt tip kind of eyeliners. I have not yet come across any good ones that I like. So again, if you guys have any tips, definitely let me know. And again, you just see me keeping this really tight in my outer V, working the product upward, and dragging whatever little bit I have to the center of my lid, not too far out. Well, not too far in, I mean. Just packing a little bit more color. That is such a pretty mauve color. Like, I forget how good this palette is and how pigmented these eyeshadows are. Like, if you're looking for a really good, affordable eyeshadow palette, I mean the Profusion eyeshadow palettes that they are so pigmented, so good. The only thing is there is a little bit of kickback in the pan and some fallout, but I mean, honestly, not that much. Like, I haven't had any real fallout yet, so just placing that in there. And then I'm gonna be going in with a clean blending brush, and this is my It's Cosmetics blending brush, and this is C4153, and I'm just gonna be using that just to blend those two colors out, just so I can have a nice gradient effect. And it's all nice and blended and cohesive. Now you can leave it here or you can deepen it up a little bit. I'm gonna choose to deepen it up, and I'm actually gonna be using that same brush that I use for the bridesmaid color, and I'm gonna be going in with, let's see, Marcella. And it's kind of like a reddish bricky color, close to mauve, but just a little bit deeper. And I'm just gonna be deepening that outer V area now, just to give it a little bit more depth and dimension. But again, I'm keeping it really tight. And focusing it right on my outer V. It's really pretty. Again, if you hear noise, it's my kid. They're probably mad because I yelled at them at this point. One simple task, walk the dog, and it turns into this whole fiasco. And that's pretty. Just dragging the remainder out towards my brow bone, blending that. There's my daughter again. I can literally hear her out there. Going back in with my It's Cosmetics brush, and I'm just gonna again give it a nice blend again. Make sure everything's nice and blended. Next, I'm gonna be going in with Flirty, and it's this color right here. It's a shimmer color. I believe it has like some gold flecks to it. You can kind of see that, and I'm gonna apply that all over my lid. Honestly, just gonna go in with my finger, and I'm just gonna apply that to the lid. Oh wow. $9 for this palette, guys. That is so pretty. That's real pretty. I'm just gonna go in with a little bit of setting primer, setting spray, and I'm just gonna put a little bit more on top and see how that looks. See if it intensifies that look a little bit more. And for that, I'm just gonna be using my LA Girl. I'm just gonna, oh yeah. That's the look I'm trying to go for. But honestly, like, $9 for this palette. You can't beat it. Go back in. Just blend that out a little bit. Wow. I'm gonna go in with Chatty. I'm gonna use that for my brow bone and my inner corner. And I'm just gonna be taking this flat brush, picking up some of the product, and I'm gonna give it a little spritz. Applying that to my inner corner. That's pretty. And then I'm gonna apply some to my brow bone. I'm just gonna do lashes, and I think I'm gonna do a wing liner for this look. And for that, I'm going to be going in with my Essence Super Precise Eyeliner, and this is in black. This is waterproof, and I think I only paid like $3 or $4 for this, and it's a very thin, fine point. Oh, that looks good. Not the best at eyeliner, but I get it done. So I'm gonna be using eyelashes, and the eyelashes that I'm going to be using are the Kiss Lash Contour 5th Annual Collection, and these are in Speldor. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right, but they look like this. They come with some instructions on how to apply lashes. They come with a little lash glue, and they come in this cute little plastic case so you can store them. So I'm gonna cut these because I have a small eye and lashes usually don't fit on me. I'm gonna cut them, apply them, and I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Lashes are on. They are honestly like bam in your face, but they're beautiful. Like, if bold lashes are not your thing, then I would not recommend these, but they are my thing, and they are gorgeous. I believe I paid $10 for these. Could have paid 12, but they're worth the penny. I mean, they are black and they are beautiful and fluffy, and they definitely give you that sultry look that you're going for on Valentine's Day. I did use mascara, and I used my Essence. I think it is called, they put a sticker over it. If your drugstore puts stickers over the name of things, please let me know, because that bugs me so bad. But I believe it's called What the Fake, and this is a volume and a lengthening mascara, and it says plus volume fibers, so it just gives you a very pretty look. But I'm gonna finish off my under eye, and basically what I'm gonna do with my under eye is the same steps that I use for the top. I'm gonna use under. So I'm gonna be going in with a smudger brush, and this one is from Elf's Cosmetics, and I'm gonna be going in with Bridesmaid, and I'm gonna be working that on my lower lash line, stamping it in. And then I'm going to be going in with, what is she called again? Marsala. And I'm gonna be using a small blending brush like this. And I'm just gonna blend all those two colors together. And just blow out that under eye. And then with a bigger fluffy blending brush, I'm gonna be going back in with the Venturous, and I'm just gonna be blending both those colors out and just really blending that all out. Once that's all set, I am going in with, let's see if I can find it, my ColourPop. Whoop. This is a lip pencil, but honestly I've been using it for my waterline area just so I can brighten up that. I don't want it to be too close because if I went in with black, that's just gonna make my eyes smaller, and I want it to appear a little bit more wide. And it's just gonna brighten up that eye area. And then going back in with some mascara. Before I do that, I still have that powder. I'm just gonna buff that out. Now I'm gonna take the mascara and just do my lower lash line. That's done. And now I'm just gonna be doing bronzer and finishing up this look. So for my bronzer, I'm gonna be going in with, I don't really have any drugstore bronzer, believe it or not. Maybe I should have picked up one. I'm just gonna be going in with Take the Bronze Home by The Balm. And it's just a little bronzer, and I'm gonna be taking this. I basically hit pan. This came in a subscription. So I'm not gonna really do any contouring today. I'm just gonna be warming up the face. Just bring a little bit more depth back into my skin. A little bit more warmth. A little bit more warmth there. Then I'm gonna be going in with some blush. And for blush, I am going in with this e.l.f. Cosmetics blush. And It is in the color Pink Passion. I got this a while ago, not even sure they still have these blushes. I would think so, but it's a really pretty pink color. And I'm just gonna be using my Farrah 50F brush and applying this to the apples of my cheeks, just to give me a nice flush color. The blush is really nice, like it's so pretty. It's like you can't put too much on, you know what I mean? Put some on my nose. Then I'm gonna take some highlight, and for highlight, my NYX Trio palette, and this is the Munchie palette. And I am going to be taking, if I can open it, this pink one in the middle. This highlighter brush. This came in a package again from Amazon, and I'm just gonna be applying that right here to the highest points of my cheekbone. So pretty. It's not super intense, but it is, like, it is gorgeous once the light catches it. It's so pretty. A little bit to my Cupid's bow. Some to my nose, a little bit on my forehead. My chin. So pretty. Then I'm gonna be going in with my NYX pencil, and this one is in Brooklyn. This is their suede collection. It's Brooklyn Throne lip liner, and I'm just gonna be overlining my lips here. So I didn't buy any new lip pencils or lipsticks. I was trying to get the NYX lipstick that is like transfer proof, and I can't find it. I've been waiting weeks and I can't find it. Once that's filled in, I think I'm gonna go with that e.l.f.'s lip balm, and I'm just gonna apply that to the lips. We're gonna keep it nice and moisturized. Soft, kissable lips. And it smells so good. And it literally smells like cookies. And then last but not least, I am gonna go in with my Joha Crystal Glow Refreshing Luminizer Skin Mist with crystals and hyaluronic acid. I'm not sure if this is new or not. I barely use this brand, but I definitely wanted to try it, and I was looking for something to set my face. But this says Luxurious Cream Mist. So it's a cream mist, and it's for long-lasting, hydrating, light form within radiance. It says shake well, close your eyes, and squeeze 6 inches away from your face. Can be used all over the face and body to prep, fix, or freshen up. So I'm gonna use this to freshen up the face and bring a little bit moisture back to my face, being that I use all these powders. Oh wow, it's a very, like, I don't know if you guys can see it, but it is a very light mist. I mean, oh, and it smells so good. Oh, it did, like, do you see how that, ooh, that is so pretty. So here's the final look, guys. My hair looks crazy, but this is the final look. So, final thoughts on everything. The e.l.f. Camo CC Cream Color Corrector is honestly the bomb. Go get it. You guys need it. I have no complaints other than it might have not been my skin color, but I made it work. But yeah, it corrected the color. It gave hydrate, and I mean, it looks so beautiful on the skin. And I had a blemish here and 2 blemishes here, and they're gone. I mean, it's not a foundation, it's a CC cream, but I know everybody's been using this as a foundation, and girl or boy, I can't hate. I mean, it looks so good. So yes, get it. I give this a 10 out of 10. What I didn't like, and probably the only thing that I didn't like, was the NYX Lift and Snatch brow pen. I really didn't like it. The e.l.f. lip balm, I love these. Like, I mean, come on. It feels so good on the lips. I wore this before I put on anything, and honestly, so hydrating, so good. Great formula. Definitely worth the money. What else? The NYX Shine Killer Primer Base, the charcoal one. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. It made my skin feel so good, so hydrating. It had this really great texture to it, and it worked really well with the CC cream. So recommend this. Lashes, love them, buy them, they're great. What else did I have? Oh, the NYX glue, the brow glue. If you're looking for something affordable and you don't want to do a soap brow, which, and let me tell you, this is probably the most affordable thing, and it works amazing, then I would go with this. The only downside to this is that there is this like the more you build up, the more product it kind of peels off, because it's like a glue. And I would just say not to put your base on, your foundation on, and then do your brows, because that's just gonna pull up your makeup. And I've seen it happen to Manny MUA. And when I was using this, you kind of did see the like glue building up in your brows and then coming out, but it does what it says it does, and they look good. So there is some hit or miss with that, but I mean, it does do what it says it does. And then let's see if I'm missing anything. Last but not least, this. Oh my god, Johan Crystal Glow. It smells good. The spritzer is amazing, and it literally brings my skin back to life. Like, so pretty. So yeah, guys, those are my final thoughts. I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to subscribe, and if you liked it, please give me that thumbs up. I'd really appreciate it. I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and I'll see you next time.